Hey guys, Jordan Corpeak down here at Genesis South Edmonton. Today I'm going to be taking the most awarded full-size 5 and 7 passenger luxury SUVs on the market. I want you to feast your eyes on the 2023 gv80. This is the 3.5 turbocharged 7 passenger prestige trim, so the best money can buy in the gv80 lineup. This one is special to me because it has the Cardiff green matte finish. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's kind of like having a really hot girlfriend. It's beautiful to look at, but they're a little bit of high maintenance. These matte finishes, don't take them through your traditional car wash. You need low pH soap. But let's get right into it. So this has a 3.5 twin turbo V6 underneath the engine bay, doing 375 horsepower, 391 pounds-foot of torque, matched to a very sporty 8-speed transmission. Can pull 6,000 pounds without breaking a sweat. This has all of the goodies that the automotive industry has to offer these days. One of my favorites is right here on the key fob. You can valet the car forward and backwards out of a parking stall. I'm just going to demonstrate that here for you. It's a lot of fun, especially maybe somebody's parked too close to your doors, you need to get in, or maybe the garage. And as soon as I release it, just stops. And I can do that backwards as well. Now, take that a step further. I can even perpendicular or parallel park my vehicle in a parking stall without even being inside of it. I'll show you that a little bit later though. So, like I said before, this vehicle has a ton of features. Right down below is a sonar system, radar system for forward collision warning, forward emergency braking, adaptive cruise control, and then there's a 360 camera on the front, both mirrors, and on the back of the vehicle, giving you a 360-degree view of the vehicle. Now you will have a front sonar system right in the fender walls as well, and then on the back you do have high beam assist. Those lights are on high beams all the time. Unless the vehicle comes around the corner, then it's going to knock those lights down, and as soon as the vehicle passes you, knocks the lights right back up. Up top there's another camera, believe it or not. Now that camera's job is to read the visible lines on the highway or freeway for your lane departure warning and prevention, and above that is an infrared camera. Why? Well, sonar and radar reads metal. Infrared, well, that reads us mammals. So you don't have to worry about smacking a moose down highway 2, because that camera will catch it and give you an audible visual warning. And God forbid it jumps out of the ditch at you. Well, that's where the sonar, radar, and infrared come into play and do a full emergency stop for you. So you're sitting on 22-inch machine washed alloy rims, Munnso prorated all-season tires. What I really like about what Genesis engineers did was they took the schematics of the vehicle and went right to Michelin and said, build us a tire that's as quiet as possible to reduce road noise. And how they achieved that was they put sound resonators in the rims, really big, large air intakes to create a nice air curtain around the rim and eliminate as much wind turbulence in the wheel wells. Of course, you got keyless entry. Vehicle can be locked. Just walk up to it, keys in your pocket, grab the handle here, unlocks your power folded heated mirrors. Blind spot monitoring is going to be in there. On the interior, this is one of my favorites as well because it's got the dark wood oak inlays. You are going to have your Napa diamond quilted seats. These is the obsidian black with vanilla beige stitching. There's lots of other interiors you can get. Heated and cooled seats, leather wrapped heated steering wheel all the way around, massage seat, and then your 16-way power adjust seat. I can increase the distance for my legs if I'm taller. I can even have the side bolsters right here. Come give me a little squeeze, lumbar, even the seat, you name it. Now there's so many features in here, it's going to take a couple minutes, so bear with me. Let's start with the 21 Lexicon 3D surround sound system. Premium audio. You got 2 subwoofers, one here, one there, and 21 speakers throughout. It is like a concert in here. Now you will have a ton of really cool features. We'll get to all of this in a second. I just want to show you the space in the back real quick. And now I must mention, don't slam the doors like I just did. These are soft close doors. You just release it and it gently closes the door for you. UV protected dual pane acoustic glass, privacy shades, very easy to do so. Here you can see the seats down, giving you a little bit more space into the back. That's your 3rd row. I can recline those seats, I can fold those seats, just a push of a button. And of course I can do that all through voice commands. So where was I? So with the middle bench seats up, now these are on a track. I can move forward and backwards if I need more space in the 3rd row. Back here, I wouldn't want to sit in the 3rd row because the 2nd row is where you get heated and cooled seats as well. You have 115-volt power outlet, USBs, you name it. My own vanity mirrors back here on both sides. Really nice suede headliner. Let's go to the trunk though. Dual exhaust, power lift tailgate. You can do it a number of different ways. Off my key fob using voice commands, pushing the button as you saw there. Here I have the third row up. Like I was mentioning again, I can recline it, push of a button, knock them both down so you can get a better idea of the space. Most of my guests that go with the 7-passenger almost never use the third row, but it's nice to have it if you do need it. And if you're tucking away little ones back here, don't worry about them making too big of a mess, because they have their own privacy storage and then their own cup holders back there for the juice boxes. Underneath here, of course, privacy protector when it's not needed. Don't leave in the garage, keep it when you need it. And you do have your tire patch mobility kit. No spare tire with these vehicles. Let's hop back in the driver's seat and get to the really fun stuff. Did I mention the massage seat? Okay, push button start. That's what it looks like some of your blind spot. There's my full digital display. Lots of cool things you can do with this. It's 3D. I can increase the 3D depth if I wanted. A fan favorite with Genesis is the blind spot view monitoring system. So when I turn my signal light on, I can see down the left side, see down the right side. Really cool stuff. Hands-free Bluetooth controls. I can use a lot of different things for vehicle commands. Just talking to it, rolling down the windows, turning on my heated seats, my cooled seats, opening my tailgate, just by talking to the car. Very user-friendly. Cycle through my driver assist display, all sorts of cool information there. Right up here is my heads-up display. I don't know if you can see it with the glare off the camera, but it's very easy to keep your eyes downfield and seeing a whole bunch of information. Then you have all your self-driving features. Like I said again, adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist. Heck, on major highways and freeways, the vehicle can even change lanes for you just by turning the switch. It's really cool. I'll have to demonstrate it for you guys when you come down here. Then I move on to my 14.5-inch infotainment screen. Now, you can use your fingers, but if you don't want to have dirty boy fingers touched all over your nice screen, use the rotary dial down here and just cycle through it. So let's pull up your navigation first. You can have your 3D view, which I like, or if you're more classic style, I like the 2D view, no problem. Turn-by-turn directions can be shown right there, your music, a compass, all sorts of cool stuff. Let's show that backup camera, that 360 camera. I put the vehicle in reverse. I get the top-down view of the vehicle. It's gonna show me exactly where I'm gonna end up. Heck, I can shoot the front camera forwards by putting the vehicle into drive, and the camera will stay on so long as they don't exceed 15 kilometers an hour, making it super easy to thread that needle in tight parking spaces. Let's go into setup though, because setup's where I can customize anything and everything about my vehicle. We were talking about those driving assistance features, the semi-autonomous driving, forward collision warning and emergency braking systems. What I like about this system too is that it tells you exactly what it's doing. It gives you a nice little diagram, and you can change it from actively assisting me, just beeping at me, or turn it completely off. I don't know why you'd want to do that though. Well, everybody probably knows what lane departure warning is these days. We talked a little bit about the blind spot safety, demonstrated that one as well. In case somebody's coming up behind you, it'll just give you a nice little reminder, hey, don't go. Might even apply brake pressure, pull you into the lane so you don't accidentally cut somebody off. We got a lot of speeders here in Edmonton. Moving on from there, I can actually control my engine note. I can augment the engine note within the cabin. It is not a mechanical dampener. It just makes you feel like you got 5 more horsepower by putting it onto largest, so very loud. Or what most guests do with the gv80, it's all about quiet, comfort. Turn that engine note completely off. We talked about the heads-up display a little bit, but I don't know if you could see it. But I can have all sorts of information casted on my screen in front of me. Turn-by-turn directions, when I have an address, my navigation, my speed, speed limit signs, other vehicles around me. Blind spot monitoring looks like that one. Somebody's in my blind spot on the left, on the right, both sides. I'll see that up there. I'll see it down here, and I'll see it right there, and I'll see it right there. Pretty hard to hit people. Let's go into, ooh, everybody likes ambient lighting packages. So your ambient lighting is going to come through very tastefully, all through the trim piece and the footwells. And of course you can customize what colors you want coming through. I call it my card mood ring.
It certainly is very tasteful, changes the complete ambiance of the car on a night drive, and if you don't like any of the preset colors, well, pick your own color. Why not? Let's head back a little bit because I wanted to jump into, well, we talked about high beam assist. Just a little reminder of how that works. I'm driving down the highway, car shows up, pops on the lights down, pops right back up. And I also have rain sensing wipers, so it's pretty autonomous. Door lift tailgate. Well, you guys have seen where you kick underneath the hitch and up goes the tailgate. Well, this time I don't need to kick anything finding that sensor. I just stand behind the car with my key fob for 3 seconds, up goes the tailgate. That's called smart lift tailgate. I'm going to jump right down into my terrain mode selector, or sorry, drive mode selector. Click this button, pulls up here, easy to see. I can cycle through eco mode on those long road trips, comfort mode, it's natural driving position, and then sport mode, which is obviously changing the drive throttle, a little bit stiffer suspension, stiffer handling, and more turbo boost. It's a lot of fun. Right down here is where you put your phone, just throw it in there, forget about it because it's your wireless charger. Just gonna hop back here real quick. I do like the fact that with this Quantum Logic surround sound system, I really can be in complete control of some of my favorite songs and re-fall in love with them. I can change the EQ profile on them, you name it. It's really, really tasteful. Then I have my HVAC controls down here. Very easy to work that as well. Climate controls for your dual climate controls, sorry. And then air conditioned seats, heated steering wheel. Very easy to use. And then right here, well, this one's fun. I hold this button down, and then now I can use parallel parking, perpendicular parking, or even have it take me out of a parallel parking stall, which is pretty fun to do. But of course, my ego always takes over, and I gotta park it even when it says I can park itself there. But long story short, this is a very tasteful vehicle. It has so many features that I can't get to in a 10-minute long video. Do yourself a favor, come get informed on the benefits of owning one. For example, you get all 5 years of scheduled maintenance included, 10 synthetic oil changes with your purchase, roadside assistance for 5 years, 100,000 kilometers, 5-year, 100,000, comprehensive warranty, at-home valet service for 5 years, which is really cool, very pretentious. And then you also have your 5 years of mobile remote car starter. So you right on the app, you can start your car, whether you're in Timbuktu and your car's sitting on your driveway, turn on your heated seats, your cooled seats, what have you. So they're awesome vehicles for a reason. Come see why the automotive journalist community has awarded this the best mid-sized luxury SUV in North America. You can reach me at 780-266-1621. Take care.